Look at this. This is gorgeousness. John Dilworth here. I'm having a small crisis with hair, and I thought, okay, let's do this together and see what comes of it. Now, what's useful about direct experience is that it's direct. So we have here Jim taking off. Scene right. He's taking off. Let me just demo this for you. He's going this way. You see, and then he's out. And there's more to it, but the hair is gone after that. This is 38. Let me see if I have 39 for you. 39. It's only 39 drawings. It's really amazing that so much happens in such a short time. So it's gone. Now my issue is I didn't do the hair right. What I'm looking for is, I'll draw a pattern. And we can start here. And he goes down. He goes down and up, down and out. So what is it? So now I'm just thinking, okay, I did it, I animated it separately as I should, and I was following the dynamics and the physics of the character, its motion. And I was working pretty well, and he had a strange turn in it, so it was an additional challenge, which I was into. But aesthetically, it didn't have this, and that's what I want. So this is what we're going to do. First, he's going down, right? So he's going down, so his hair will go down like this. And then it goes up. And 37, 38. And it has a little huapa, and then down again like this. Right? This is the, right? So we want his hair like a horse. So let's just, we need this. And then something like this. Right? So this is going to be like this. So I'm just outlining what I want to do. Little tiny stupid thumbnails, and they could work. It's going to be one of these things. So his hair's like this, and I'm just going to go like this as a block, and perhaps it goes like this. That could work. Now that could work. Now, I'm not going to have this inked, of course, and this is how we will do it. So what do we have? Let's say 33 is 33, 34. I'm plotting it out. 35, 36, 37, and 38. Ha! That just worked out, spontaneously. It's not like I have super skills, and I don't, as you already know if you've been following this process. And so there it is. The 33, we're just going to leave it like this. Now for 34, this is what we do. We get another piece of paper. I'm not going to use these. These were used. I'm going to abandon those. They're paper, and I use them for folders anyway. Whoopsies, that got in the way. Don't look at that. So his hair is coming down, and I'm going to draw his hair on a separate piece of paper as an overlay. I'm just going to go 34 because I have to clean these things up anyway. And I'm going to look at my drawing, and perhaps 34 is good enough. What we can do is look at 35. No, where did I put it? I put it over here. Here, let's look at 35. So 35, we don't want to look like that. We want 35 to be down like this. So let's try it. Let's try it and see what happens. Now, so what we are doing here, what I am doing rather, is cheating. Cheating. Because what are we talking about? We're talking about, oh my goodness, a fifth, a sixth of a second. But so what I want you to feel, the audience, is without those sound effects, we'll do better sound effects. So down, hair has to be down. So let me just see what this looks like. Let me see, we got this path, so we'll need that. Let's say it needs to be like this. This is already looking quite sexified. And maybe this part, he's got bits of hair. And then we could have that there, and this goes there. You know, I already see that this could work out. And we have some extra pieces here that we could put in. And maybe the back of his hair, he's got this piece here. And how do we just go 1, 2, and probably well, I don't know about you, but I think that is going to work out for me. And maybe even we'll do something like this just to sexy it up. Okay, so there's 35. 34 we're going to use. 33, that's going to be good. And let me just put this over here. And you see that I did a little cleanup on Jim, but I didn't do all this other jazz. But here's his hair as an overlay. So you're asking, how will I do this next? Of course, what I will do is, well, I don't want to have to redo all this, so I'll probably just erase Jim's hair and trace it from here. And that will work out really well. Here's 36. So I'm already so terribly excited that I did this with you, because now I feel like I finally offered something of value. Something of value. So maybe you will hustle me for a drawing of something. You know, write me at info@stretchfilms.com. Collect my work, help with this process. Let's not be shy. I have all sorts of drawings and things that we could collect and share and trade and invest, save, and in 10 years you'll be a millionaire. At least that's what they say. Okay, so now we're going to do this little hair, 36. And it goes up. It goes up. So here's, I know it's hard to see. You'll have to trust me. So what I want to do is get this path. All right, I'll just extend this path so it's very fluid. We always want fluidity. And where's his head? Okay, there's his head. And let me see, let me just do his ball, a ball of hair. And here's this little mark, so that's very, very helpful. Right there in the ear. And remember, if you do remember, we always want to create landmarks so we could go back and find them and anchor our work. And we'll go like that. Remember, we had two, right? We had two of these little extended hairs, so we can do that. And that goes there, that goes there. And you know what I could do, what you could do, what we could do is we put the drawing of the hair underneath. And if I do this, and I give that an anchor, we know the bottom of his head, his hair, and I could just go like that. And I want to give a little this, and so let's say if I do this, and right, we could just do that. And we can do that. And this part is up to interpretation. You can do it as you feel it, But that's what I'm looking for. This beautiful exit. Wow! I just get crazy about it. I get crazy about it. Animation by paper. I don't recommend it. Unless you have you need a lot of resources. And of course, I wasn't expecting to do HOWL the hard way. We had some incredible opportunities that perhaps one day somebody, the right interviewer, asks the right question, just like the legend of Parsifal, looking for the Holy Grail. He didn't ask the wounded king the question that would heal the kingdom, and he lost the kingdom. If anyone follows that kind of that thing, which I love. I love legends, especially these ridiculous chivalry knights, King Arthur's Round Table. They're not ridiculous. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you have to think, if you think about it, that's all 12th, 11th century? Mad love. A mad love. And what about Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court, which was Mark Twain, right? And he writes about, it's his take on this idea of the chivalrous knight. And we could learn something about that in today's culture, about virtue and real courage. Okay, so that's enough of this rambling bit. I'm nearly done with the hair, and I want to know 37. Where's 37? So we up, now we're down. 37. 37. And so what I'm going to do, here's his head, right? And I want to up, down, like this. So you see it. You can flip it. And I hope you can see this line. And here's his head, and I'll just do that. This is what I needed. You can't imagine the frustration I had trying to work this out. And then also this kind of a chagrin, a personal chagrin. Like, what? Am I losing it? And it's normal. This happens, it has to happen to everyone. If it happens to me. If you know what I mean. Happens to me, it's going to happen to you, and it could happen to anybody, even the greatest masters. Because also this is an emotional expression, and we're not AI, we're not machines. This is a part of us coming through, and if we're having difficulties with our romantic life, with our personal life, with the world, and its very strangeness, it's going to come out in our animation. And if you've never heard of angry animation, look at this, just absolutely retarded. Look at this hair. But this is the thing. You have to trust that, because it's going to happen so fast. And it's so beautiful to me now. And I don't know what exactly happened, conspired, what happened in the universe, or the universe within me. Perhaps the universe within me, which is fluctuating for, all the goddamn time. Okay, so then we have a down, 37, 38 is an up. Wait a minute, what happened? I see, even I got something wrong, but maybe it's still okay because I'm following the action, right? So, oops, I didn't mean to leave that white spot for you. Let me do this. And it's always good when you don't know, when you're not sure. The first thing you do is go back and flip. And 34, 35, 36, 37. Yeah. There it is. You see that? It's really quite fundamental. And it works. So 38, well, I'll just do it. What can I do? It goes, even though he's going up, right, even though he's going up, his hair is going down. Just like that. That's exactly the way it works. Right? It's the opposite. So I was a little confused. Woo! And it's got a nice little kick at the end. And I think this will be a nice way to send Jim off to his love, who's been renamed Jules. It used to be Jane, but now, in the process of creating, we have renamed her. And I'll tell you all about that when I have more to tell you, because I don't like to just talk in the abstract. Well, that's not true at all, because that's mostly what we're doing, is talking in the abstract. But there's other business involved in this renaming, and I know that it'll be exciting when I have actually something more to share that's substantial. So there it is. I did my little pitch. Oh, I can't wait. And I'm actually being interviewed by a couple of different podcasts, and perhaps we will discuss the, vicissitudes of animation, producing, creating, pitching, developing, and, all of that, because that is what's been going on. And as many of you probably know, my whole act has been to fund my short films with commercial work. This is the first time I'm really doing it through patron funding, just by fans like you. And I want to thank Suzanne for making her a donation. And I'm very excited about that. Thank you. Most appreciative. Okay, so this is E38, and we're coming to the end. And this is, I just need 39. Where is 39? Has anyone seen 39? 39. Where is 39? Have I lost it? Oh, well, this is embarrassing. Here it is. It's been the model I've been using. No, that's 38. I don't need that. Okay, so just a moment while we look through our drawings. There's 37. There's 34. There's 33. There's 36. We don't need that. There's 35. And this must be the missing drawing. And here it is. And what's lovely about this, we see a little bit of this blow dart. That some of you have been very kind to tell me what it is. I only think of Bugs Bunny and that local boy who tried to shoot Bugs Bunny, and Bugs Bunny came up on him and reverse shot him through the mouth, and he goes, bah. Oh my God! You ask me, what is it that sustains me through all the madness? And it is the culture of the animation. Oh, and this is really nice too here, because look, I can just clean this last bit up, and I'm not even going to worry too much about it being accurate too heavily. It's just an expression. And voila! Until next time, stay animated.